Let's face it, marketing is everywhere. It's in your day-to-day life. It's on your smart devices. It's a major part of your business. Marketing is truly the driving force which brings you new customers, new business, and new growth in your company. Whether you're looking to increase your social media presence, your traditional marketing efforts, or getting in your community utilizing grassroots, or just looking to keep up with the latest trends in the industry, Marketing Muscle is a show designed specifically for a guy or girl like you. So sit back, grab a pen, and let's begin this episode of Marketing Muscle. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's K1 Conquest here, your boy, your buddy, your pal, coming to you each and every Monday to bring you some information, to bring you some knowledge, to bring you some skills, to bring you information that's going to work, help you win, help you succeed when it comes to marketing, all right? I want to make your marketing muscle the best and the strongest one possible. And the only way to do that, okay, the only way to see you succeed is to help coach you along the way, to help you get a sense of what it takes to make that happen, honestly, and to train you, okay? The thing that you have to do to make these things happen is you have to practice, drill, and repeat. So this is the time to practice. After you learn the skills, you should be taking those skills on to drill them, to go over them with your staff, go over them with your colleagues, go over them with your employees, go over them with your customers, with your clients, okay? That's how you drill it. And then the process after that is to repeat it, come back next week, skill up again, and you have all week. That's why we do this on Monday, for you to go ahead, learn, practice, drill, and repeat. All right, so today we're talking about a very important topic, okay? Today we're talking about five things you must do to effectively market, to have an effective marketing strategy, so that you're not just out there eyeballing and guessing on what it takes and how to make that happen, okay? I want to help you with these skill sets. You know, I think marketing is so very important. I run a digital marketing agency, okay, the Conquest agency. And I believe that it's so important because that is the vehicle that people who run businesses, entrepreneurs, people who have brands, that is the vehicle that you have to take, that you have to use in order to grow your business, okay? Yes, you definitely need to know sales, okay? And that's why I'm an expert professional sales trainer. But before you can even make a sale, okay, you got to get some people interested in your business. You got to come out of obscurity. You have to get people to know who you are. And how is that done? That's done through marketing. That's done through promotions. That's done through advertising yourself. Okay, that's done through pushing content into the marketplace so that people can understand who you are, get to learn, get to know who you are. Okay, and then we'll be able to come to you, to at least have a connection, to get into your funnel so that you're now able to go into sales mode and reach out back to them or connect with them or pitch them on your product or service. But it starts with marketing, folks. It starts with making a decision that you're going to advance to the next level, making a decision that you're going to start letting yourself be known out in the World Wide Web, okay, or in the world in general. You got to get known. And so the way to do that is people look to marketers, people look to marketing experts, people look to an advertising agency. Why? Because frankly, they don't know how to do it themselves, which is completely okay. But this is your opportunity. Even if you get a marketing company to do your marketing, which if you need some digital marketing help, I know a great company that can help you, the Conquest agency, with a lot of your needs. But you still should have a concept. You still should have an idea. You still should know what it takes and what that company's doing. How do you know if that company's doing a good job or a bad job if you are not focused on or at least have the skills to know what they're saying is accurate, to know if it's trending, to know what you need to be focused on. So that's why I bring you this show each and every Monday, so that you cannot be naive about subjects, so you cannot be in, oh, I don't know how this marketing game works. now you have no excuse. This is a free show, and we air each and every Monday for your viewership, and we thank you for it. All right, so I want to give a shout out real quick to all of our wonderful, wonderful list of viewers. You guys watch the show. I know we missed a few episodes, but we're back now in our brand new studio space, and I'm so excited for future shows moving forward. So like I said, today we're talking about 5 key effective ways to make sure that you have a powerful marketing strategy. All right? What I want to do is I want to go over those, and I want you to stick and stay to the end of the video, okay? Because at the end of the video, 2 things are going to happen. The last segment of this show today, I will be answering questions. We had questions written in over the weeks from all different types of business owners. So I'm going to be answering those questions. And also, for those of you who stick around to the very end of the video, I have a very nice special free gift for you. So make sure that you don't miss that. Make sure that you write down, get your notepad, get your paper, because today we're talking about 5 key areas that you need to focus on to improve and create the powerful and perfect marketing strategy. Don't go anywhere. Go grab your notepad and your pen if you don't have it already. We'll be right back right after this break.
Feeling lost or overwhelmed in your business? Too many plans, projects, events, and marketing. Too much on the plate of a single business owner or small team can be overwhelming. That's why our team of real martial arts business experts at Karate Business Solutions have created the 10X Action Plan. The 10X Action Plan is designed to provide you with step-by-step process to increase your inter-school marketing, events and materials, grassroots, community outreach, and management training. The 10X Action Plan is guaranteed to help you increase your business. The 10X Action Plan will bring more people onto your training mats. Get the 10X Action Plan today. Take advantage of a situation to grow your business, to increase your sales, and dominate your industry. Get the 10X Action Plan today from Karate Business Solutions. Just call 586-574-5795. Again, that's 586-574-5795. And get your 10X Action Plan today.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Marketing Muscle. My name is K1 Conquest, and today we are talking about 5 must-haves, 5 things that you have to be focused on if you want to have an effective marketing strategy, okay? This is super important, so I hope you have your pen to taking notes today, all right? I'm just going to list off the 5 things quickly, all right? And then from there, what we're going to do is I'm going to break them down for you so that you're able to comprehend, understand how to utilize, fix it, tweak it, and put it right into your business, okay? So this is what we're going to do, all right? Number 1. All right, number 1, you see I have my notes here on my iPad, and we're going to break this down. So number 1, here we go. You have to have, okay? And this is, this one is I think, is so, it's so basic. It's so like, well, duh. That you're probably going to say that when I say what it is. But you will be surprised. Let me just preface with this. You will be surprised at how many people go out to try and market, go out to try and advertise themselves, and don't have a clear idea on what it is they're actually selling. It's mind-boggling. So number 1 is definitely you have to have a solid product or service. You have to be able to have a solid product or service. It must be solid. Okay, what does that mean? That means, I'll tell you what that means when we go back, all right? I'm going to list off the 5 things, and then we're going to break them down. All right, so number 1, you have to have a solid product or service. Number 2, write this down. Number 2, you have to be able to network. You have to be able to talk to people. You have to be comfortable, skilled in knowing how to transact vocabulary so that you can articulate and get your point across, okay? You got to be charismatic. You have to be all these different things to be able to communicate with people well, to be able to get your point across so that you also are having a good conversation. A good conversation, especially when it comes to business, has multiple different things. One thing is, I'll give you more details as we move forward. I just, when I see these and I want to talk about them, I just want to go off. So remember, we're listing them right now. Number 3, all right, how to have strong social media presence. How to have a strong social media presence. You must have a strong social media presence. In 2017, and maybe you're watching this next year, in 2018, and 2019, 2020, moving forward for the rest of eternity until we get something else, maybe some type of VR glasses in our eyes, and we'll call it social VR, okay, whatever it is. But at this current juncture, it's called social media. You must have a strong social media presence. Okay, excuse me. It's been a very long day, and it's just getting started. All right, number four. Number four, you have to create a sense of what's called omnipresence, okay? Omnipresence. If you don't know what that word is, we're going to break that down to explain to you the importance of being omnipresent and how to do so. And number five, you have to have a plan, all right? I made the list so that number one seems super simple and like, duh. Number five seems super simple and like, duh. The other ones are like, I might be interested in seeing what that's about. But let me tell you something. Without number one and without number five, you can't do 2, 3, and 4, all right? Without understanding deeply on how to have a solid product and service, then there's nothing to network about and talk about. There's nothing to post on your social media platforms. There's nothing to become ever consuming everywhere that you are, because you have nothing. You just have you blabbling and talking, okay? So make sure that's not you. Make sure that you have a product. Make sure that you have a service. Make sure that you have a reason to advertise, market, and promote yourself, but also make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a plan so you're not just out there spitballing and throwing ideas out there and trying the newest, latest trend. It's like dieting. If you want to lose weight with dieting, you have to have a plan. You can't just shoot the shit and try and come up with a new diet every day, okay? You can't just hop on the trends. You have to have a solid plan, stick to the plan. So let's break it down, okay? Right now I'm just going to talk about number one, which I think is the most important. And like I said, I work in different industries, and one of the industries is helping small businesses, and also helping aspiring entrepreneurs create and start a business. And you will be so surprised how many people come to me and they're like, how do I promote myself? How do I get out there? How do I market my brand? That's the new latest trend, right? Everybody has a brand. Everybody is a brand, right? Everybody is a brand. But what are you doing with that brand? What is your mission behind that brand? What do you stand for? You know, maybe you don't have a service. Maybe you don't have, a product. But you're just promoting your brand. But your brand has to stand for something. It has to have a mission behind it. It has to, you can't just be on there and be like, look at me. You know, it has to be able to have a solid understanding. When people see your brand, when you see Marketing Muscle, you know exactly what's going to happen on the show. You know, that's having a solid mission, a solid brand. What am I selling in this video? I'm selling you on increasing your marketing. I'm selling you on understanding the importance of marketing, why you need to have it, why you need to increase it, and why you need to be skilled in the things that we're talking about so that you can succeed. You see, that's a solid plan. All right? So we're going to talk next on how to be able to network well, how to be able to talk to people, how to get your point across, how to get in front of more people, and all the rest of them right after the break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My name is K1 Conquest. I'm committed to improve sales in our industry. I've worked with some of the best in martial arts and business, and I've witnessed which areas are in distress. As a lifetime martial artist myself, I know the real struggles and the solutions to get known as the expert in your community. I've trained, I've taught, running my own schools, and now I am prepared to do whatever it takes to help you grow yours. I want to help you come out of obscurity and increase your top line. It starts with sales. That I know for sure. And that's why I've created Black Belt Sales.
Welcome back. Hey everybody, it's K1 Conquest here. That's right, K1 Conquest. Remember, you can follow me anywhere at Life of Conquest. Today we are talking about 5 key, most important, effective ways for you to create a strong marketing strategy. Okay, so we talked about having a solid plan. We talked about having a vision for what you're offering, what your service is, what your product is, what your brand represents. Now we're going to talk about how to talk about that, how to get in front of new people and network and communicate and pitch your pitch and do your deal. That's what we're talking about. All right? How to do that and why that's important. That's important because that is a part of marketing. That is a part of you promoting what you're doing, who you are. Okay? So let's take an ice cream shop scenario, for example. Let's say you open up an ice cream shop. Okay? That's a solid plan. You know what you're doing. You have a product, you have a service, you're providing ice cream. Now what do you got to do to talk about it? Well, you got to get in front of some people. You got to get in front of some ice cream eaters, okay? How do you do that? You figure out. You sit down and you come up with a strategy and you say, who eats ice cream? Kids eat ice cream. Who eat ice cream? People at banquet centers sometimes have ice cream. There's all different type of situations. Sports teams might want to reward their team with ice cream. Schools might want to have ice cream social. Community centers might want to have ice cream social. Okay, your very own Chamber of Commerce might want to have an ice cream social. Okay, you just ice cream social it up. There you go right there. That is your pitch. Hey, I have ice cream. You have a business service or you have a sports team. You ever thought about having ice cream social? And ask them that question. Let it become their idea. Don't pitch so hard on some things to where you're pushing stuff in people's face. You're like, I have ice cream here. You need to have ice cream. Come book me. Okay? You don't want to do it like that. What you want to do is you want to plant the seed in their head. Because even if they don't want it now, maybe they'll want it next month. Maybe next month when someone else says, hey, we should think about having an ice cream social. You say, you know what? I just talked to this guy last month and he has an ice cream place he just opened up. I think I'm going to call him, see if he's on board. If so, let's do the ice cream social. These things happen like this all the time. So plant the seeds. Ask questions. Hey, I was just thinking, I know that you run a Little League sports team, and I was wondering, if you ever get the parents together or maybe after the game sometime, after a win, have a little ice cream social where the parents can mingle and kids can have ice cream, and I will cater it and bring it into your event. Perfect way to network. All right, so let's go on to number 3 now. All right, and that's just one example from a pseudo situation of an ice cream place. Implement that into your business. Okay, number 3 is how to have a strong social media presence. This one to me is just mind-boggling how many people don't, for one, utilize social media at all. How people in today's world maybe have social media, but they don't utilize it correctly. They don't put enough content out. They are not on all of the social networks. I don't understand that. I don't understand why be on Twitter and not be on Instagram? Why be on Facebook and not be on LinkedIn? I don't get it. You should be on every single social media platform that there is. There's no excuse. You have time to create an account. Okay. It costs no money to do so. So there's no excuse. The only excuse you have is laziness. If you don't have if you're in business today and you don't have every single social media account, you can check it off, put it in the file of this is behavior I am now having that is called lazy. Okay, because there's no excuse to not have it. You should be on every single social media platform. You should be figuring out how to use. Think about this. If I came to you, if I was Oprah, okay, and I came to you and I said, hey, I really like your business, and I'm thinking about giving you a free spot for a commercial on OWN. Are you going to say no? You're saying no by not having a social media account. I want you to think about it like that. These social media platforms are utilized for you to network with people, connect with people, and market and promote yourself. To not do that is a disservice to yourself. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy how many people are not doing it, and it's crazy how many people do have it, but aren't utilizing it right, aren't putting the right kind of content out there. So how to have a strong social media presence? First of all, like I said, you need to be on every platform. Second, you need to be producing content, okay? You need to be putting things out there. Now, you shouldn't be sitting there blasting stuff all day long. Advertisement. Okay, so I saw a post just last week, and it was from a good friend of mine. He was asking, When is posting too much? How many posts is too much posting? How many times can I see the same ad over and over and over in my newsfeed before I unfriend them? And I think a lot of people fear this. A lot of people are fearing people deleting them, so they don't post a lot. But what is posting a lot to you might not be receptive as a lot to somebody else. Because for one, okay, like let's say if you post 5 times a day, okay? You're knowing you're posting 5 times a day. You see the 5 posts on your wall a day. But how many people are you connected with? For one, you should be maxed out, okay? Especially over on Facebook at least. But on all the social media platforms, you need to be getting as many people as you possibly can. So as many times as they're posting, as many times as you're posting, as many times as are they really seeing it in their feed that much? Are they? I don't think so. So you need to be posting more regularly so that they're seeing it at least a couple times a day, okay? A statistic shows that an average person checks their social media account at least 14 times a day. So how many times are you hitting them? Are they seeing you every time? Should they be seeing you every time? That is really going to depend on your value system and how you want to run your business. But I say, why not? I mean, every time I go into a store somewhere, I see Coca-Cola somewhere. Why? There's a reason for that. And we're going to talk about that more right after this break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Are you a martial arts school owner? Ready to make a commitment to grow your school? Ready to earn your black belt in business and dominate your industry? Well, look no further. Karate Business Solutions. Karate Business Solutions has all you need to succeed in 2017. Karate Business Solutions provides education, strategies, and support in sales, marketing, and expert coaching. Contact Karate Business Solutions today and get connected with an expert in business and martial arts. We're here to help you become the best because we are the best. We are Karate Business Solutions.
Pow, welcome back. I'm here to get your muscles right, get them strong, get them tight when it comes to your marketing. My name is Conquest. I'm the host of the show, and I want to thank you so much for joining us today and watching this, all right? So I'm going to jump right back in here. So we talked about making sure you have a solid plan in business, services, and what you're offering. We talked about the importance of networking, how to communicate, how to talk to people, how to create creative pitches and implement those seeds inside the minds of potential prospects, all right? We talked about how to have a strong social media presence, okay? How to be on every social media platform because there's no excuse not to, and also how to produce good content, okay? Let me quickly go over some examples of good content. You should be posting a blog every day. There's no reason not to. You should be making a video every day. There's no reason not to. I'm not talking about sit down and do an hour-long video every single day. I'm talking about pick up your phone, do a quick 3-minute video. Quick 3-minute video. Just talking about something, okay? If you're a plumber, you could write a blog on how to prevent leaky pipes. Then you could do a video and show a pipe that's leaky and how you can quickly fix that leaky pipe. You can put that video in the blog so it's working double as a video and as a blog with a video. You can then go live. Maybe you go to a customer's house today and they have some type of situation similar, okay, where they need a new washer put in because the pipe is leaking. I don't even know how to do plumbing, but I'm giving, but this is just ways to market that concept. And you can go live while working on that situation at that customer's house, okay? You can make a digital, little post of nice image just giving out that tip, like when the pipe starts leaking, check the washer, hashtag plumber advice with your at name, with your handle. And finally, and fifth, hey, you can just write some experiences, talk about your day, talk about engaging content, relate things to current events that are going on, okay? And one other thing I would say to that is that you definitely, need to be, when you're doing all that, still posting an ad every here and there. Still going to groups and putting ads here and there. Maybe in the video, then in the comment section, putting an ad for your services, contact information, and an offer, okay? I think Gary Vaynerchuk says it best. He has a book, I believe, that's even called this, but he always talks about, you don't want to be too pushy. You want to push your content. You want to educate people, but you don't want to be too pushy with buy this, gimme, gimme, gimme. He calls it jab, 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 right hook. Okay, so I'm jabbing, I'm giving you information, 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 and boom, here's the offer. You need more help? Contact me. That's how you do it. That's how you win in the real marketing, especially in the digital space, because people are oversaturated with information. So you got to be creative and give them things that they can utilize. So perfect example using a pseudo example of a plumber. So see, I'm giving you different things here for different people. All right. Number four, how to create omnipresence, how to become omnipresent in your space. All right. So let's talk about a hair studio. Maybe you own a salon. Okay. How to become omnipresent with that? Well, for one, you have to do all of the following. Okay. My lists always go backwards to connect with the following. If you're not doing the first things, you can't do this part. If you're not on social media and on every single platform, you cannot be omnipresent, because that's one small portion of what it takes to be omnipresent. You see? So do that first. Now, let's talk about omnipresence. That means you need to be any and everywhere. Okay, any and everywhere at all times. The more places that you can be, and the more places you can be at once, is how you make that happen. One thing you can do is you can automate your social media posts. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, I don't have time for social media. Well, you just don't know that there's services, there's products, there's companies out there. My company, the Conquest Agency, will handle your social media marketing for you. Okay, we will post and handle it and get the things out there and connect with people on your behalf. There's services like that. There's also free services out there that you can go to on websites where it has an automator where you can fill in your post and attach your website, your link, your picture, your ad, your movie, your video clip, and schedule it to post on your behalf as well. So you fill that up in the morning, you fill it out the night before, put all those 5, 10, maybe 12 posts in there, and throughout your entire day, the next day, or whenever you schedule them to come out, they're going to just post. So you have nothing to do. That's when you take your time, you do something else. Maybe you pick up the phone and you start making some cold calls. You start calling out some businesses, some people, trying to get business while you're posting here and you're calling people here, and you have an email blast going out maybe twice a day here. Okay, those are multiple streams now of connection. And when you start having multiple streams of connections, okay, maybe start with the social, that's your first stream, okay? Then you have your email blast is going on. Now you got your second stream. Now you're picking up the phone and you're reaching out to people. You got cold calls going out, okay? You're calling on businesses, you're calling on people, seeing if they're having plumbing issues, if they ever thought about installing this new product that you have because it helps you save on water. All these different types of things. And that's going back to the plumbing situation. I was supposed to go with hair, right? But you want to have multiple streams, okay? And maybe now, once you got those 2-3 streams going, maybe now you come out with some other type of stream. We're going to talk about more of this right after the break. Don't go.
My name is K1 Conquest. I'm committed to improve sales in our industry. I've worked with some of the best in martial arts and business, and I've witnessed which areas are in distress. As a lifetime martial artist myself, I know the real struggles and the solutions to get known as the expert in your community. I've trained, I've taught, running my own schools, and now I am prepared to do whatever it takes to help you grow yours. I want to help you come out of obscurity and increase your top line. It starts with sales. That I know for sure. And that's why I've created Black Belt Sales.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm sorry about that. I know I'm getting used to this. That's right. I'm getting used to this time thing. I like to babble on, but we got to keep the show to a decent time so that people aren't afraid to watch it. Okay, when you start seeing that 40-minute, that hour-long show, you'll be like, ooh, I don't know if I got an hour. All right, so we got to keep it quick on here, and I apologize because sometimes I'm going through this information pretty quickly, but you can always go back and rewind. You can always slow it down and pause on certain areas, but I think I talk pretty fast, and I think I do that for a reason, because we can't make these shows an hour and a half long. Nobody would watch them. Now, if you want to come on a webinar with me, I'll sit with you for 4 hours, okay? If you're interested in that, send me a message, let me know. We'll set it up. All right, so let's go to number 5 right away, okay, before we run out of time, because I want to get to some questions here and talk about the special offer as well. So number 5 is to have a plan. So basically, having a plan just simply means you know you have to do all these things. You know you need to explain and know what your product is full and all the way in and out. You know you need to network with other people, and you need to talk about your business. You know that you need to have a strong social media presence. You know that you have to start creating these multiple flows. Look like I'm swatting flies doing karate chops, right? You got to have these multiple flows of connections, okay? While you're having multiple flows of income as well. But right now we're talking about connecting, getting out there, marketing to people, multiple ways of doing that. Okay, papers, newspapers, traditional marketing, radio, television, social, emailing, cold calling. Somebody hears about you and sees you in 4 different areas. That's building trust without you even having to do anything. All right, so not doing anything, but without you even having to verbally or physically talk to them. Building trust through seeing you everywhere, becoming omnipresent. God is omnipresent, so people trust him. Okay, so how to, and lastly, so you got to have that plan. You got to have that plan so that you know what you're going to do. So you're not just saying, well, I know I got to do this, but now what do I do? Sit down, think about it. Sit down, come up with some solutions, come up with some ideas. Go back and take some of the ideas I talked about in this episode. Give us a call and set up a coaching session. I'll help you figure out with you exactly with your business and your situation, your brand, how you can implement some of these things into your situation, okay? So I want to get to some questions, because I think these are super important. I think that they will answer some questions for some of our viewers right here on the show, and also you may have something similar. So this question comes from a business in Fort Worth, Texas, and I just want to give a shout out to all the people in Texas, and just send some good energy and vibes your way, because I know you're dealing with some hard situations, not necessarily in Fort Worth, but in other areas like Houston and other areas down in Texas. So our hearts go out to you. All right, so question is from Fort Worth, Texas. I run a small business based in Fort Worth, Texas. What can I do to increase my social media presence? Exactly what I just said on this episode. Okay, so go back and watch the social media segment portion of this, because I think I spit out a couple of good solid gold nuggets there on how to increase that social media presence. You need to be putting out content regularly. You need to be automating your posts so that you don't have to deal with it throughout the day. You deal with it for a good hour, load it up, then you can put your focus on something else throughout the day. That is how you have a good, strong social media presence. That's how you capitalize, dominate on social media, okay? By making sure you're everywhere and making sure that you're automating the post so that you have creating multiple flows of connection. All right, next question. This question comes from St. Paul, Minnesota. I have a restaurant in St. Paul, and I'm looking to create ways to network with other businesses nearby. Any suggestions? Okay, wonderful question. How to network with other businesses nearby. I definitely have some suggestions on that. I have a book of suggestions on that, but I'm going to spit one out for you real quick. You have a restaurant, so one good thing that you could do is you could contact another business that's nearby. Maybe it's a daycare center, maybe it's a dance school, maybe it's a martial arts school, maybe it's a kids park and rec, and basically talk to them about working together on a project, because they're always looking for opportunity to get in front of new kids or get in front of new people. I don't know if you run a adult restaurant or a family restaurant, but let's say it's a family restaurant. You have table mats, and so have one of those places design a table mat, create a coloring contest. You put their advertisement, their brand on there. Okay, now you're networking together, because that contest is going to kind of be run by them, and it's going to be feeding people back and forth. They're going to be sending people to your restaurant just to do the contest, and it just works both ways. I think that's a tremendous way for you to create that networking partnership, okay, for a restaurant or any other like business. All right, question 3. Question 3 comes from Troy, Michigan. All right, not my hometown in Michigan, but my home state, right? Here's a good one. I run a martial arts school in the Metro Detroit area, and I'm looking for ideas for a marketing strategy. All right, well, martial arts is my expertise. What I'm going to tell you to do is, again, go back and watch this again, watch it again, and watch it again. And you'll see a lot of good strategy that we came up. This whole episode is about the 5 things you need to do to create that strategy. So implement everything we talked about today. And then I want you to reach out to Karate Business Solutions, reach out to them, check out their content, check out their services. And if you need help with getting your marketing in line for your martial arts school, or you need help understanding how to get new students, okay, we work with experts in the field, and I've been involved in martial arts for over 20 years. So we definitely can provide you with some answers and some services that'll help you create the perfect marketing strategy tailored specifically for your martial arts school. Okay, so those are the top 3 questions of the week. Please send in your questions. If you have a question and you're interested in getting your question featured on the show, send in your questions. Either leave it in comments below and we'll pick some of the top 3 ones, or send us an email. You can email me personally, kwan@me.com. All right, that should be on the screen, kwan@me.com. And we'll get back with you, and we will give you a response, and we'll feature your question. I'll answer it here on the show for next week. All right, so giveaway. Let's talk about the giveaway. What I want you to do, if you stuck and you stayed and you're now here to the end of the show, I want to thank you so much for watching. This show is sponsored by the Conquest agency. It's a digital marketing agency that I run, manage. We do everything from business websites to landing pages to digital ads to video editing and production work to help you promote and grow your business in the digital world. So what I'm doing right now for everybody is I'm giving you, okay, either 1 or 2 things, because not everybody wants everything. Okay, so I'm giving you one choice of $100. Okay, if you want $100 and you're ready to grow your business, I'm giving you $100 to use towards any of our services at the Conquest Agency. So go to our Facebook page, go to our YouTube, go to anywhere where the Conquest Agency is at. Check out the services offered and apply the $100 today. Okay, the code is MyFree100. All right, MyFree100. I don't talk like that. MyFree100. And put in that code, and we'll give you $100 to go towards any of the services. If you don't want that option, maybe you don't need a website, you don't need anything in the digital marketing space, which I doubt, because it also includes social media management, which I think a lot of you might need. The other option is you can send us a 60-second video, okay? Send us a 60-second video, again, to that same email. Okay, so Kwan, Kwan @me.com. Again, it should be on the screen. And let me know what area of concern you have for your business. Let me know what area of concern, of a hurdle, of some type of thing that is slowing you up in your business, in your 60-second video. And I will, and send your contact information as well. And I will reach out to you and give you a free coaching call, a free coaching session, either on the phone, or I prefer to do it through video. We can do it on any video platform, Facebook, Skype, Zoom, VAM. Okay, there's a million different ways to do it. We'll do it the one that you're most comfortable with. So one of those 2 for everybody who's watched the show today. Either I'm going to give you $100 to apply to any of our services at the Conquest Agency, or you send me a 60-second video explaining your business and what area you're struggling in, and I'm going to reach out to you to set up a free coaching session where I'll help you iron out that wrinkle. All right? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kwan Conquest. I'm probably the only one. And you can find me anywhere on any social media platform at Life of Conquest. I want to thank you so much for watching today. Until we see each other again, which will be next week on Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live on our Facebook channel, Facebook page, and this also will drop. Can we start going live on YouTube? We're going to check that out as well. All right, so I want to get you the information. I want to see you win and succeed. Thank you so much for watching. Above all else, hey, stay great. Hi YouTubers! Hey, thanks so much for watching the video today, okay? I want you to win and I want you to succeed. So for that, and that reason alone, I want you to subscribe, okay? If you subscribe, you will keep up with the information that we're putting out each and every week. Content that you can use, that will work, that will help you win. That's my only goal. I want you to win, and above all else, I want you to stay great. So go ahead, right now, hit that button and subscribe. I'll see you at the next video.